All sides of the pond, and here we are in my Cascadia, and it's snowing. It's bloody well snowing again. I got the helmet cam going on here, and yeah, this is I-80. We've just passed Laramie heading west. Snow was supposed to have stopped by now, and it's not a huge amount of snow. The problem is that they've never really gritted it. They've never salted the road, so it's not really cleared that well. They did in Laramie, and they did in Nebraska. It was snowing in Nebraska, but Cheyenne wasn't cleared at all, which was crazy because that's supposed to be its capital city. So here we are struggling, but Bessie, my cussy, doing great. There you go. I'll show you some better pictures later. But that's my view going through I-80. Got to be careful on this road. It's classed as one of the most dangerous roads in the country, if not the most dangerous. If you YouTube I-80 crash, you'll get lots of examples of that. And I've actually saw one, but it was I-80 in Nebraska, where there was a real slick spot, and there was about 4 or 5 trucks that went off the sides of the road, where they I don't know if one had slowed down and the rest just kind of accordioned off the road, and there was a jackknife. One of them was on the other, crossed the other carriageway completely, and then was on the bank on the other side of the eastbound. So that must have been scary for him, crossing the eastbound traffic when you're traveling westbound. But yeah, so hopefully everybody was all right. But I've had a couple of real idiots. I mean, I've been keeping my speed down. I've got a spot now so I can go a little bit faster, though I am monitoring the conditions. But you know, there were some real slick, nasty spots. You couldn't see the road, and I'm doing, you know, a reasonable speed, 40, 45, and people have been flying past you. Not many, gotta admit, most people have been behaved. But I think the worst one was a Canadian. We're coming down the hill at Laramie, down the pass. And anybody who drives that will know where it's like. It's 5% gradient, and it's completely slick and covered in snow. So obviously I started at the top of the hill going down at a slow speed, and kept it at a slow speed, and just feathered the steering around the twisty bits. Well, this guy went flying past me at 65 miles an hour. Now, I didn't see him crashed anywhere, so obviously he was able to do it. However, had there been a stalled vehicle or anything like that, there's nothing he could have done to have slowed that vehicle down. He would have been killing whoever he was about to hit. So yeah, there's still crazy people. Still crazy people. Crazy actually for driving Wyoming in the winter, so you know, what can you do? It's just bloody horrible. I woke up this morning and opened my little vent by my pillows where my head is, and could feel moisture, and it's like, oh shit. So I opened the curtains and it was all white, and it's been like this ever since. I can't really see anything other than white everywhere. That's looking south, you know, this is just about to see the hills. But yeah, this is it. It's horrible. It's Wyoming, it's Cheyenne, it's Laramie, it's all of those places. It's just nasty, horrible, snowy weather. Like I say, people have been driving, for the most part, pretty sensibly, keeping the speeds down and trying not to crash out. So the load I've got right now is was coming from Alta Vista in Virginia, going to Salt Lake City, and I picked a trailer up and there was damage to the brake cylinder. The brake cylinder was all rotted out and it was leaking real air. I mean, it was leaking air real bad. So I had to call breakdown. They sent somebody out. It took them a while to fix it, so I lost about 6 hours there. And last 2 days I've drove the maximum I could probably do. I was like 670 miles each day, which is not bad for a 65 mile an hour truck, plus I had to go through cities. And the first leg of the journey was there was snow, so I had to deal with snow in Virginia as well. So I did pretty well. and got it back to, all I had to do today was 620 miles to get to my destination. I'm not so sure I can do that now. We'll try, but it's not so much getting to the destination. The problem is finding somewhere to park up, you know, seeing how much time I've got left after that. I may do a 34-hour reset, we'll see. But that's where I'm heading to, Salt Lake City, and the other side of this road. Hopefully get there soon today. I'm gonna pull in Wamsutter, I think, and I'm gonna get a shower at the Loves there, take a nice hot shower, clean up, and then hopefully get into Salt Lake City for about 5-6 o'clock tonight. But it all depends on the weather and the accidents. Just takes one idiot to lose control of the vehicle and run off, and that's I-80 closed down for hours. So we'll see. Take it easy. This is Alan from both sides of the pond. Hit the subscribe button down below and like the video. It does help. Thank you.